So I got this ultimate ceramic coating spray from HGKJ Auto. But first off, if you look at the ingredients, there's no ceramic in there. It's a polymethyl methacrylate. If we look at what it means, polymethyl methacrylate, it's a type of acrylic polymer similar to the material used in car headlight lenses. Forms a clear, durable coating on surfaces, enhances scratch resistance, and strengthens the protective layer. Adds clarity and smooth finish. So this thing was $7. I was like, maybe let me try this out. I didn't think it was going to do anything. I didn't think it was going to be any good. Specifically when they say it's ceramic car coating, but then it's not really ceramic, it's plastic. But for $7 you cannot go wrong. So I went ahead and I ordered it. I put it on my car, and this is what happened. So I just came to do a simple car wash, but when I noticed the way this water was beading on the paint and the way it was running off the glass, I had to quickly do a quick video. And so here you guys can see the beading, the way the water just runs off. I am very surprised, and I think I'm going to be ordering more of this product, and I'm going to be using this after every car wash. Look at this. I mean, for $7 you cannot go wrong. At least that's my opinion. Look at the way it beads. It feels like real ceramic coating. I mean, it's almost as good as the real ceramic coating that I had on this car years ago. So after seeing how the water beads off on a paint, after seeing how good this actually performed, I went ahead and I ordered another bottle. Actually, two bottles, one large one, one small one. Cost me $22.45. Now, in my past video, I've used F11 top coat, I've used HydroView. F11 top coat is really expensive, but honestly, I feel like this product did better than F11 top coat. And HydroView is only ceramic coating for glass, for the windshield. So this, even though it says it's only for the paint, but I used it on the glass, on the back window on my car, and worked wonderful. So I'm waiting for this package to arrive so I could do another layer all over my car. And honestly, I think I'm going to be using this going forward after every car wash as I dry the car, because you don't really have to dry your car completely as you use this. At least that's the instructions they have. So that's how I'm going to use this. We're back at the car wash. It's been 2 months since I applied the first layer of this coating, and I haven't touched the new bottle yet because I wanted to test the durability. After 2 months and 3 car washes, this being the 4th, let's see how it's holding up as we rinse. As I rinse the car, the water beads up just like it did on day 1. Tight, round droplets everywhere. Now that we're parked under the light, you can clearly see how round and well defined those droplets are. Based on this, I can confidently say we're getting at least 2 months of durability, and judging by what I'm seeing here, it should easily go another month before a new layer is needed. Applying the coating is very easy. Directions say the car doesn't have to be completely dry, so I quickly wipe off the water with a towel. Having the coating already on the car makes drying effortless. One swipe and it's practically dry. Finally, it's time to open the new bottle and start applying the coating. Application is as simple as spray and spread. You can see an oily layer appear as it goes on. I quickly go over the windows first, then buff them with a dry towel. After that, I move on to the rest of the car. As I apply the coating to the back of the car, you can clearly see the oily layer shining under the lights on the rear window. Anyway, I think you get the idea. Not to make the video any longer than it needs to be. The final step is just buffing the car with a dry towel. It's as easy as wiping it down. The car immediately becomes shiny and sleek to the touch. Fast forward 2 days later. It's time to head home, and of course we're greeted by rain. It's a very fine drizzle, almost like a mist. But even in these conditions, you can clearly see what the coating is doing. The entire car is covered in tiny, perfectly round beads, almost like a layer of morning dew. The water isn't sitting flat or smearing across the surface. It's lifting up and separates on its own. One thing I really like about windshield coatings is how they perform in heavy rain. Water doesn't smear across the glass, and most of the time I don't even need to use the wipers. The droplets quickly grow large enough to roll right off the windshield on their own. But there's a downside. In very light rain or fine mist, those tiny droplets turn into small beads that tend to linger a bit longer. Instead of clearing themselves, they can slightly block visibility, which means the windshield wipers actually come into play more often in those conditions. As I drive, you'll notice that while the larger beads roll up and off the windshield, some of the finer droplets tend to cling to the glass. And this isn't unique to this coating. It's something I've seen with every windshield coating I've used in the past. I've done a few other tests in my previous videos, including a direct comparison between Top Coat F11 and Hydroview glass ceramic coating, so I have some data to fall back on. Based on everything I've seen, I can confidently say that HGKJ Auto Ultimate Coating performs just as well, if not better, than both of those products. It's affordable, delivers the same hydrophobic effect, and it's extremely easy to use. If you want a direct comparison, you can go back and watch the other video and see the difference for yourself. Just keep in mind that the rain in the test was much heavier than what you're seeing here. As the rain gets stronger, you can see the beads growing larger and rolling off the surface much faster. So my final thoughts on this product: it's affordable, enough to use regularly if needed, and it's easy to apply so it doesn't turn into extra work during the car wash. The hydrophobic effect across the entire car is just as good, if not better, than more expensive products. And with at least 2 months of proven durability, I'm confident it can go even longer. So, if you guys like this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and have a good day. Bye bye.